Hey everybody, this is Mad Matt Carter. Thank you so much for watching the AIWF Network YouTube channel as well as the AIWF Ringside Wrestling channel. If you like what you see, please do us a big favor. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell to get notifications every time we post new videos on both our channels. It means a lot to us, and thanks a lot for watching once again. Something really cool. We've got a debut tonight of a new wrestler that is coming to the Mid-Atlantic. We think you're going to really love him. So please give a warm Veterans Park welcome to debuting tonight, Adrien Action Jackson.
Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. How's everybody doing? Y'all ready for some wrestling? I think I am too. You know, a little winded. I am super, super excited because this is my debut match and I'm ready to make an impact. I'm looking for the best. I'm looking to win titles.
Like Jackson saying is ready to fight. Well, making his debut in AIWF here is Adrien Jackson. He said he was looking for a fight and looking to make an impact here in the AIWF for his first debut. Let's just see how he fares up with Jackson saying.
Yeah, this is quite the welcome wagon the AIWF Mid-Atlantic has for Mr. Jackson.
Looks like I might have gotten what I asked for. Can we get a ref out here?
Yeah, you need one.
You want some, big boy? I don't know if he's speaks
And
English.
the opponent for Adrien Action Jackson from the backwoods of North Carolina. He is accompanied to the ring by Jezebeth, 276 pounds, Jax Insane!
Jezebeth doing her best to restrain Jackson Sane. Now the referee trying to keep Jackson Sane back, checking his boots. But again, Jackson Sane, he is ready to fight. He's not going to wait for the bell. He's going to take a swing at the ref. It'll be a short matchup.
Yeah, it looks like
he can't get past the referee. The referee don't know how to control him. So let's see what Adrien Jackson could do against him. This guy is creepily insane.
He certainly is, and this will be a big test for Jackson Sane, a man who has yet to have his shoulders pinned or submitted in an AIWF Mid-Atlantic ring.
Exactly right. I mean, I don't think there's anybody in the locker room that can actually say they've never been pinned or submitted here in the AIWF.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Because, Insane, of course, he's not undefeated. He has been disqualified in the past. However, nobody has yet to pin his shoulders to the mat. My goodness, this Jackson Sane is very. Adrien Jackson is very agile.
Yes, he is.
And strong. My
God, what a slam.
Jackson Sane is almost 300 pounds. Adrien
Big
Jackson.
splash with a cutter.
This could be it.
One count only.
This referee is, I know for a fact he's a rookie referee, and so he's I'm sure he's a little nervous.
Oh yeah.
But
what a big knee lift right there by Adrien Jackson.
And Jackson doing the right thing. My goodness.
Oh my!
Now, well, I'm impressed by the strength of this Adrien Jackson. I mean, you can tell he's he's very well built. He's sculpted his body, and not only does he look in shape, you can tell that that he's actually strong.
Yeah.
He doesn't just have those muscles for show. For looks, you can tell he knows how to use them.
Yeah, exactly right. And what a rookie mistake right there.
But again, he knew he had Jackson Sane where he wanted him. He wasn't. He didn't count on the interference of Jezebeth. She's the one who pulled Jackson Sane out of the way.
Oh my!
And just like that, my God, these guys are just lighting each other up.
Oh, my goodness, just trading chops back and forth. Oh, big forearm to the back.
Yeah, and as big as strong as Adrien Jackson is, I don't think he needs to get into a slugging contest with the madman that is Jackson Sane. However, I may have spoken too soon. Nice! High cross body. This could be it. Got a two count.
I mean, he said he wanted to make an impact here in the AIWF.
Yeah, and if he wants to make an impact, the way to do that is to defeat someone like Jackson Sane. Again, nobody in AIWF Mid-Atlantic has yet to pin Jackson Sane. If he were able to do that in his debut match in AIWF Mid-Atlantic, that would make a very big impact.
Yes, it would. A huge impact. But, I mean, in all my years here in the AIWF, I've never seen anybody come in and have such an impact on their debut match like Adrien Jackson right here has against Jackson Sane, which is his one of the most toughest competitors and meanest competitors here in the AIWF.
You're exactly right.
But now you got to look at Jezebel, got him over there in the corner.
And again, Jackson Sane distracting the referee.
Oh, God, what a knee to the side of the head.
That's interesting, though. He gave him a hard knee right to the side of the head, but it looks like Jackson Sane may have injured his knee in the process. He looks like he was holding that knee.
Well, I mean, it kind of looks like he was almost knocking it back in place. He gave it a slap on the inside like he was dislocated it, knocking it back in place.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, I mean.
And again, Jackson Sane is using just his brawling and scratching and punching and chopping. Oh my God!
What a smack.
Action Jackson needs to slow the pace down, and he needs to out wrestle Jackson Sane.
Oh, what a nice reversal right there.
My
Double hand chop.
These guys are just lighting each other up. Big chop. Live by the chop, die by the chop.
He's asking for one more.
It's one of those big thud chops. Oh, there we go.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
And just like that, Jackson Saint, these guys have very similar sounding names.
Yes,
I
they
keep
do.
calling Jackson Saint Action Jackson.
Oh, what a
nice
big boom.
kick there by Insane.
Yeah, get a little tongue-tied with Jackson Sane and Action Jackson. 2 count right there.
Action Jackson, Jackson Sane.
It almost sounds like another form of the Insane Clown Posse.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Jackson Sane, he's concentrating too much on the crowd. Nice jawbreaker there by Jackson.
He's going to have to get up, stay on him.
But Insane still hasn't gone down.
Oh, what
nice
a bulldog. Face first into the mat. He's got to get over there and make the cover.
He certainly does. It was a desperation maneuver, and he exerted a lot of energy by doing that maneuver, and it took a lot out of him, so he's not able to capitalize.
Yeah, I mean, he has taken a lot of punishment from Jackson Sane with that big bulldog. All he's doing is allowing him to get up and get a second win.
Ducks. Nice shoulder block. Another. We may see the first defeat of Jackson Sane here tonight in the opening matchup of Capital Punishment.
It's a very good possibility.
If things keep going Jackson's way, Insane will be going down tonight. Oh, but Jezebeth was holding on.
Oh, and he got
big
caught.
slam.
There it is.
1, 2, 3. And again, Jezebeth getting herself involved in the matchup.
Here is
and
your
just
winner,
a bit of a way
Jackson Sane.
of Action Jackson.
Yeah.
That was just enough to distract him. And Jackson Sane was able to keep his winning streak alive.
Yeah, you're very right there. Exactly right, Brian. And I feel like also too, it was. I'm gonna call this a win with an asterisk because I feel like with the referee seeing Jezebel grab his ankle, it should have been a pause in the match right there to throw her out.
Well,
but nevertheless, he's a rookie. And it's a mistake, but nevertheless, Jackson's saying he does get to win here at Capital Punishment.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and you're right. It is the refs' call. Some refs they consider holding on not
Too
an
long.
automatic disqualification, whereas striking the person would be. But again,
Yes.
if the ref could have called a disqualification there. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
But again, a seasoned referee might not have either. So
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's all about the ref when he's come in, but we're not going to make this match about the referee.
But either way, Action Jackson did a very impressive debut
Yes, he did.
here at AIWF Mid-Atlantic.
Yes, he
and I
did.
think he has a big future here in Veterans Park.
That's exactly right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a tag team match.
You know, Sarge, I got to say one thing and then I'll shut up. With Action Jackson, be careful what you wish for because you might well get it.
Yeah, you're exactly right there, Bobby. I know.
Now we're going to turn our attention to tag team action right here. Well, wrestling fans and newcomers keep coming to AIWF. It's a hotbed of professional wrestling right here in this area. And here's two newcomers right here.
Introducing first, the team of Will McGuire and Jay O'Sloan.
And they're going to be going up.
Yeah, I tell you what, Sarge, this new team may be new here. I hope they know what they're getting into with this team coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Bobby. This is a brand new tag team I've never seen here before. You got Will McGuire and J.O. Sloan. I'm kind of interested to see what they bring to the table here in the AIWF.
Yeah, I was just telling the fans, it's a hotbed of wrestling right here, and it's good to see new people coming in. But they're going up against Logan Quindell and not his partner come out in a minute. They have their hands full.
Yeah, I think everybody's starting to see why everybody likes coming to the AIWF.
And their opponents. Introducing first, he weighs in tonight at 174 pounds from Lexington, North Carolina, Logan Quindell.
Oh, here we go. And just like Adrien Jackson, he run into that hiccup with Jackson Sane. Let's see what the debut of this tag team has in store for Logan Quindell and David Parrish.
That's right.
Here at Capital Punishment 2024.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Parrish sporting that Tennessee material right there. I'll give their baseball team credit. They won the national title a while back. They earned it. However, baseball and wrestling's different. He's going to show these two youngsters what it's like to be a champion. And they better hang on because they in for it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, yeah, I hated Tennessee won because Tennessee put North Carolina out to win that championship.
They beat Virginia, too, I can't say.
His tag team partner weighs in tonight at 175 pounds from Johnson City, Tennessee, the Tennessee Rocket, David Parrish.
I mean, just like you said, Tennessee are the college baseball champions for this year. And who better to represent a championship caliber team than David Parrish, because he has proved time and time again that he has been a champion on several different levels here in the AIWF.
Yeah. Hey, at least it's not sexy Davina in that pink. All right, wrestling fans, bells rung for this opening contest right here. Oh, this little guy's looks like he's halfway scared right there.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know who is going to be more worried about getting in there with, because Logan and David Parrish both have his guy by about 5 inches. So here we got Logan Quindell and J.O. Sloan squaring off right here.
Yeah, I tell you, whoever our scout and booker is doing a fine job of bringing some young, hungry, good competitors in here, and I hope they keep going, because it makes AIWF strong.
Oh, yeah, it
in this
does.
area. Nice arm drag right there from Quindell.
Yeah, I mean, Logan Quindell, I mean, he is a very, very specific technical wrestler. And he's going to have to stay that way against this bigger, tougher guy in J.O. Sloan.
That's right.
He's got to keep him upright. And he just twisted that arm. He's just twisting that arm.
That couldn't be good on that rotator cuff either. I mean, you keep twisting that cuff and you ain't going to be able to move it off. Now Sloan with the reversal right there. Now on that wrist. I think he's trying to mimic Quindale, but.
Yeah. Oh, and Quindale just real quick with that reversal right there.
That's right.
Now you got to be careful right here. Got to be careful.
Oh, into the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, Sloan with a little attitude right there.
He thinks he's trying to outsmart Logan and playing mind games with it, but. Oh, he took a wild swing right there and right back to that arm.
That's right. Yeah, Sloan thinks it's Quindale's playing with him. He's going to find out here in a little bit.
Nice arm drag right
roll.
there.
Yeah, now he's holding that shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, he said it didn't hurt.
Oh, here comes Midget Man. I'm sorry. Here comes Will McIntyre. Let's see what he's got to do. Oh, right into another arm drag from Logan Quindale.
You know, he's almost smaller than little Doobie was when he was here.
Yeah, exactly.
There's some good, clean, scientific wrestling going on right here, and that's what it's all about.
And trying to tag into David Parrish. Coming up. Oh, double axe handle right across that shoulder.
Oh, yeah, that'll tear your arm up.
Yes, it will. And like I said, we're just going to have to wait and see. They just playing around with each other now.
Yep.
But I tell you what, David Parrish, he don't play no games.
That's right.
You fire David Parrish up, God be with you, because he'll release Hell Fury on you. Oh, he got him by the back hanger.
Yep.
Hair in the back of the head.
But, you know, David still owes somebody one around here. You know, Mr. JAC for cutting that hair. Unless he's apologized, these two could still see each other later on.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's exactly right. We never know where. We don't know what's in store for Mr. JAC.
That's right.
After his departure, there's no telling where he's going to go. We wish nothing but the best for him. But, yeah, David Parrish, nice hip toss right there by David Parrish. Kick out at 2 right there.
2 from Mr. Reggie.
But, yeah, I'm pretty sure somewhere down the road, later on in the future, David Parrish will find a way to get justification for that, for his hair loss there. But right now.
But I will say this, though, since he went solo, he is actually doing real well all over the place.
Oh, yeah, he's a top-notch talent right here. I mean, he travels all over the place.
Them shoulder.
Big body slam.
Yeah, right in the middle of the ring, too.
What's it? Oh!
Oh, right in the knee.
Slowed over there with the knee to the big clothesline.
Reggie caught it. That's what's good.
Little Mini Mac got him with a clothesline.
Where you come up with these names at?
Huh? Hey, they just pop into my head every so often.
You were doing that last year at that beach thing that we did, and it was just hilarious.
Yeah.
Now you're back at it.
Well, I mean,
but it's always good fun.
Sergeant Striker's always been known for his comical puns and everything.
That's all right. Except then when you're in the ring.
Well, except when I'm in the ring, yes. When I'm in the ring, I mean business. But
they got Parrish in the wrong corner.
yeah, he's definitely in the wrong side of town right now. Oh, right there, Sloan. Sloan's got him and choking him in the back right there.
Referee. That's why I think most tag matches should have 2 referees.
Well, I mean, yeah, I can see that, but then you would have to have 2 referees in singles matches too, because you got people on the outside, so you can't really do that. It's just the referee can't pay attention to everything.
Point well taken. My apologies, fans.
Oh no, you good, you good. Nice set flip, got him down. 1, 2, and a kick out.
now Will's working on there. Oh, he got him in the corner over there with JD.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mini
oh,
Mac
J-
tagged in J.O. Sloan. Oh, they're working over on that knee. We know the problems that David Parrish has had with that knee throughout the years. So seems like they found that weak spot and they're working on it.
Apparently, so they must have scouted Parrish before they come
Yeah,
here tonight.
they've done their scouting report.
And that's
Oh,
a good
look at
idea
that.
to
He's
do.
just bending that leg backwards and twisting that ankle every which way. Just trying to hyperextend that knee.
Yeah, when you go in the match with on a blind draw, it makes it harder. But when you know a little bit what kind of playbook you got ahead of you, it makes things a little simpler, win, lose, or draw. And apparently they must have studied the playbook.
Yeah, they've scouted them both pretty good. And so far, I mean, they've made a pretty good impact here, but it's just, are they going to be able to weather the storm? Oh, he caught him.
Caught the drop.
He caught him.
You don't see that often. Somebody catching a drop kick from somebody in the air and just
No, you don't.
stop him.
Oh, and he's got him in a modified crab position, it looks like. Just wrenching that knee back.
Mm-hmm.
Also doing damage to the lower spine at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
He really
If he
needs
puts
to
a
get-
full-fledged Boston Crab on, it could be over.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Now the fans getting excited. They're getting pumped up, hollering for David. Oh, he broke out of it.
I think the damage has already been done. Oh, he got caught.
Oh.
He got caught.
It's almost like he was going to leapfrog slow.
Oh, Mini Mac with a mini splash. Oh, big right hand.
Oh, what
Goodness.
a shot.
He shot out of that corner like a cannon. My goodness, what an elbow to Will McIntyre.
Sometimes showboating don't pay off.
No, showboat never pays off.
That's true. And now, Bo
Now
trying
David
to
needs to
the
get over
corner.
there and make that tag. Is it going to get?
Oh,
No, Sloan
close.
blocks him. Oh, what a kick to the back of the head by
Can he
David
make
Parrish.
it? Yeah.
He made a tag. Here comes Logan Quindale.
And he's ready.
Oh, what a forearm. Big forearm.
That's right. Nice shot. Oh, another shot.
Oh, what a DDT
Man,
to the big
Quindale,
guy.
he is on fire right now.
Yeah, he is.
Off the ropes.
A big power slam by
Yes.
Logan Quindale. He's just sitting there.
And Logan's.
He's stalking his prey.
Yeah.
He's stalking the
He's
prey. He's
got
got
him
him up.
And I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, David
yes.
Parrish with a big splash to the big guy. He's got a cover on it. Oh,
Both
what
over
a
the cover.
double cover.
cover.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And there you have it, folks. David Parrish and Logan Quindale victorious here.
Here are your winners,
At Capital
the team
Punishment
of David
2024.
Parrish and
Yeah,
Logan
listen, look him up the
Quindale.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was a good effort by Mini Mac and J.O. Sloan, but they just fell short on their first AIWF debut.
That's right.
Hopefully that won't discourage them to come back, but AIWF is one of the most elite organizations out there.
That's right. But can you imagine Mini Mac and Sloan getting a title shot against the champions we got now?
Yeah, that
Mercenary
would.
And
Well, I mean, they got a long way to go. They'll have to definitely work their way up the chain, but
I mean, just a size situation.
yeah. But I mean, they fared fairly well out here.
All right, we're going to keep it going for you. Now, this match has some very important stipulations. Well, actually, just two. If Joe Harrison wins, he will receive a match against Mickey Fulp at Deal with the Steel for the television championship. Number two, the following contest is a submission match.
Oh. That means you can beat your opponent senseless He still has to submit.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about this, that just puts one more obstacle in Joe Harrison's way because because at first he would be able to submit him or pin him. Now pinning is no longer an option. Now luckily for Joe Harrison, he's mastered that
leave it up to Burns to come up with some kind of situation.
Yeah, I'm sure Seth Clayton Burns had something to do with this. Good for me. All right. I'll remember.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen of Mount Airy, mostly gentlemen, this match is a submission match. And I'm going to be honest with you. I hope y'all enjoy Joe Harrison's last match. Because tonight, Mason Matthews is going to end the career of Joe Harrison. He can give up on his dreams of Deal with the Steel because his career's over. So allow me to introduce to you all. You know, he's been training all month long. Look at that. This is what a fighter looks like. So are you ready? From Clemens, North Carolina, he is the new master of Muay Thai, the Jehovah of Jiu-Jitsu. And tonight he is the god of combat sports. He's in Japan. He can't hurt me now. Ladies and gentlemen, marvelous Mason Matthews.
I had a funny feeling once he was going to say something about that, Brian.
Yeah, well, Mason Matthews has come out in his MMA attire.
Looks like he's going swimming.
See the look of determination on Joe Harrison's face. He has come here for a fight, and the thing is, Joe Harrison, not only is he determined to make marvelous Mason Matthews tap out right here tonight at Capital Punishment, he wants to get his hands on Mickey Folk.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you about something here, Brian. I know he likes to have a title, but I don't think he's worried about that TV title. He just wants to put Mickey in his place.
I think you're right.
And his opponent weighs in tonight at 187 pounds from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. No comparison, Joe Harrison. Remember, fans, this is a submission match.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think taking the AIWF Mid-Atlantic television title from Mickey Fulp will simply be icing on the cake for Harrison. I think his main objective is to get Mickey Fulp in a cage and beat the hell out of him.
You're absolutely right, Brian. And wouldn't that be a wedding present from Mickey to get from Joe?
Yeah, certainly would. But before he can do that, he has to get through this big man, Mason Matthews, who probably, outweighs him probably about 30, 40 pounds.
But we know with Mr. Burns, it won't just be Matthews out here.
Yeah,
you got three others back there and himself.
Yeah, that's true.
But Joe's got the determination to do it.
Yeah, and again, Seth Clayton Burns may have thought it was to his advantage to make this a submission match. However, Joe Harrison is a submission expert in the ring. He ends most of his matches by making his opponents tap out with that crossface. Looks like he may be going for it early. It's just simply too early. But he's holding on. Mason Matthews tried to throw him off, but but Joe Harrison held on.
But though, what gets me though is with Mr. Matthews, I've never seen him do the submission moves unless I forgot. But his main move is his boomstick.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
He can only knock somebody out with that. I don't know what he's got in his repertoire, but I'm sure Mr. Burns has been studying and been consulting with him. Oh,
yeah, and
of course we've been watching Jack also.
Yeah, you're right, because Seth Burns said that Mason Matthews has been training all month for this submission matchup, but as of right now, he's been doing mainly strikes. He hasn't been doing a whole lot of submission maneuvers. However, he may just be trying to wear Joe Harrison down to be able to get him on the mat to then slap on a submission hold.
Yeah, you got that right. What do you want? But,
because again, Joe Harrison keeps going since this matchup began.
And here we go.
And again, the referee can't disqualify.
No.
He can't disqualify Mason Matthews for the interference of Seth
true.
Burns because the match has to end with a submission. So by default, this would be a no disqualification matchup because the only way it can end is with a submission. You can't end it with a DQ. Somebody has to win. Oh, and there we go.
Yeah, that knee, probably the most vulnerable spot in your body when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Ow. Yeah, if he could get that ACL or MCL weakened and torn, it wouldn't take much to somebody to have to holler, I quit, or I surrender, or I give up.
Right. I mean, there's only so much pain a human body can take. Joe Harrison is one of the toughest men in AIWF Mid-Atlantic, but if he gets if he gets a ligament torn and starts wrenching on it, then Joe Harrison's going to have no choice but to tap out, or it'll be the end of his career.
Yeah, exactly right. And Joe's too young to be on the sideline right now. He's still got a lot of years to go, but moves like that will shorten it fast.
Yeah, it certainly will. And again, you can't let your ego get in the way of your career. There's nothing wrong with tapping out when you are at the point where you have to.
That's right. But
there's been many a tough man in the middle of that ring who has tapped out.
If not careful, a cocky manager on the outside can get his where he'll never get in the ring either.
And again, we talked about how Mason Matthews wasn't doing any submission maneuvers in the match early on. However, now he has been relentlessly working on that knee. And Joe Harrison is in worse for wear for it.
Yeah, that's true. Why couldn't he be more like a mold of Paul Heyman and just stay on the back outside and just talk and not get involved, or at least half not get involved? But he can't. It's like he's got to be in the center of everything with his guys in the ring.
Well, he does, but
an extension.
Well, that's true, but it's a means to an end. He is. Nobody's going to deny that Seth Clayton Burns doesn't like the spotlight.
That's
However, he is doing that. He is interjecting himself in the matchup to make sure that his man wins. And more times than not, he is successful in that.
Yeah, I got
it. Love it or not, it is effective.
Yeah, so far.
Joe Harrison able to twist out of that knee hold and throw some punches to Mason Matthews, but Matthews just had to punch that knee one time.
That's
and
right.
It got Harrison off of him.
Yeah, you can tell he's.
And again, Harrison.
Oh, there he goes.
He's got that. He's got that elbow extended. This could be it for Mason Matthews.
He's saying no so far.
Matthews is he's able to being able to shift his weight. Oh, he's got his foot on the rope. That's going to break the maneuver. Matthews just seconds away from having to tap out.
Yeah.
Hyperextending that elbow, but maybe the damage may have already been done.
That's true.
Matthews has done a lot of damage to Joe Harrison's knee, but looks like Harrison may have done a lot of damage to Matthews' elbow.
Oh, spear.
But no, what he did, he clipped that knee. He clipped it like shades of Dr. Death Steve Williams doing that football tackle to the knee.
Kind of a clipper.
And Harrison trying to throw Matthews off of him, but the damage may have been done. It may be too late.
It could
Is
be.
he going for the figure four right in the center of the ring? If he gets this could be it right here.
Be.
He is right dead center in the middle of that ring.
Yeah, but look.
And now Seth Clayton Burns.
That don't help out either right there.
No, it certainly doesn't. And while the ref can't disqualify Mason Matthews for the interference of Seth Clayton Burns, he could force the break if he sees Seth Burns.
Yeah, that's true.
Giving him the extra leverage, he can force the break.
Oh, he reversed it on. Oh, now Matthews is in pain.
Because again, like we said, this is where the expertise of Joe Harrison, being a submission expert,
that's right,
comes into play in this matchup.
You got to know your counter moves along with your moves. That way it makes it more successful. Apparently Joe knew how to counter. Going back to that arm.
Yeah, Joe has been relentlessly working on that arm. He's been trying to hyperextend that elbow, and as we know, that's a big part. Now Matthews has that leg grapevine, and now not only is he twerking the knee, he's also got an ankle lock on top of the of hyperextending the knee as well. So now he's working on two joints.
That's right.
Not just the one. And Harrison is in a lot of pain right now.
Like I said, ever since Kurt Angle come out, that ankle lock has been effective.
Yeah,
One
certainly.
of the most powerful moves invented in the last 25 years.
It certainly is. It's because that ankle is such a vulnerable, vulnerable joint. It's even more vulnerable than the knee, as it has so many bones and tendons in the ankle that it's very easy to injure an ankle.
Yeah, and it takes a long time for those to recover too. And one bone goes out of place. You talking about surgery, you talking about rehab. Take a lot of time off your career.
Yeah, it certainly will. And Mason Matthews, he has.
Looks like he's going airborne.
Yeah, Joe Harrison is just laid out right now. This could be if he hits. Joe doesn't even know where he is right now. He certainly doesn't know where Mason Matthews is.
That's true. He's going.
No, he did. Oh. He did. He knew exactly where Mason Matthews was.
That's right. He stood up there too long.
And Joe Harrison has a sleeper hold put on. But now this is interesting though. Now if he makes Mason Matthews.
Oh! If he'd put him to sleep, he would have had to still keep going.
Well, see, I don't know if we had that discussion in the past on the on AIWF AIWF Mid Atlantic Ringside Wrestling. We had the discussion of if you make your opponent unconscious, is that a form of submission? I know they're not submitting, but they can no longer continue.
Point well taken.
Harrison is trying to.
He's trying.
Just trying to, but Mason Matthews just pulled him away from the ropes. This could be it right here. There's only so much one man can take.
Yep.
And nobody would blame Joe Harrison right now.
He's definitely hurting.
Yeah, if he tapped out right now, nobody would blame him. You know, and of course the referee can't, again, he can't disqualify Mason Matthews. However, he can say that you have to break the hold. If your opponent taps from this maneuver, it's not going to count.
Yeah, that's true.
So you may as well break the hold.
What's he doing over there? He's
looking under the ring.
I know this is capital punishment, but it didn't say nothing that you can use any weapons in this match.
Now I think the ref. I know it's the ref's discretion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was stupid. Oh, he's got him in the middle of the ring.
He's got it locked on. He's got the crossface locked on.
Oh.
But Matthews, he
still
rolled
got
out.
him.
But no.
Oh, a gator
Joe
roll
Harrison
on him.
rolled him back into the center of the ring. Wait.
Oh, Burns threw the towel
Burns
in.
just threw
What
the
a
towel
win.
in. He threw the towel in.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner
What a
due to
win.
corner stoppage. No comparison, Joe Harrison.
You got to give it up to Mason Matthews.
Yeah.
He refused to tap out. And Seth Clayton Burns saw the damage that was being done to his man. And like we were saying before, you don't want to risk your career for one matchup. And Seth Clayton Burns, Mason Matthews was willing to risk his career. Seth Clayton Burns was not willing to risk the career. He's got too much invested in Marvelous Mason Matthews. He does not want his career ended tonight.
True.
As much as he wanted him to win, he did not want to risk the career of one of his guys. So that's why Seth Clayton Burns threw the towel in.
But why did he leave Matthews out here by himself and walk off?
Well, he was mad at Matthews for not tapping out. He told him not to use the chair, and he told him to tap out, and Matthews shot him the bird. But like I said, he didn't want his career ended here tonight, and he's going to wait until cooler heads prevail and they get into the back and calm him down.
Yeah, that's true. But however, Harrison gets his wish.
Yes, and now
next month they deal with the steel.
He certainly
Mickey Pope
does.
and Joe Harrison. And wrestling
But,
fans, I'll go ahead and tell you don't want to miss that one. Be here.
If you guys didn't know, Lewis Moore came to us when we were still running shows at the Armory back around 06 or 07, somewhere in that range. I want to say 07. He came, he won the TV title his first night in and held on to it for a year. Well, here's Seth Clayton Burns.
You all think it's funny. I've had one hell of a bad week. I'm out here with a torn quad trying to entertain you ungrateful people. I just watched a great fighter in Mason Matthews I put him out of that submission match because he is 10 times the man any one of you could ever dream to be. And then, Joe Harrison now gets Mickey Fulp at Deal with the Steel for the TV title, and you people like that. Shut up, I ain't done yet. Then, You people, when I talk to you, you can speak. You are on the bridge of obesity, boy. Quiet down. You are booing an American hero, and not like these fake veterans this park's built on, that the only war they saw was in Call of Duty. I have stood in the trenches as a great American, and you people boo me. You people boo me because you are booing an American hero. You people boo me because I am everything you are not, and that eats you up every day of your life. I get more women than you, I get more men than you, and no matter what, you all wish you were as comfortable as I am to walk out here every night. Tonight, we have a 6-man tag match, and let me tell you something, the Enterprise is going to end THC once and for all. I'm talking about you Cheech and Chong reject. Because as far as I'm concerned, yeah, you are a parody act of two guys who became famous because they laughed because of a puff of smoke. So, Reagan, I know you can hear me, you simpleton back there. You can go ahead, Darren, do your damn job and play some music. You have one job here. I will take that finger and shove it so far. I'll fight you too. I do not hit cripples, but tonight's the night.
Hey, Burns, why don't you do us a favor and shut up?
How many referees with overalls do we have in this company?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the great 6-man tag team here at Capital
Mickey, I did
Punishment
it for you.
2024. It's going to be a big six-man tag here. Mickey Pulp, Casey Kane, and Pretty Boy
Ladies
Lane
and gentlemen,
going up
allow
against the
me
team of
to introduce to you at this
THC,
time
Buddy Flowers,
the future AIWF
JT
Mid-Atlantic
Moss.
Tag Team Champions, Pretty Boy Lane, Casey Kane, the Trendsetters,
and Metallic.
and from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, he is your AIWF Mid-Atlantic Television Champion. You cut that music off. I ain't done speaking, boy.
Oh, my goodness. If Seth Burns wasn't already pissed off enough tonight already, he's definitely pissed off now trying to do his introduction to the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Television Champion of Mickey Fulp.
I tell you what, Kevin, if Seth Clayton Burns Enterprises doesn't pull out a win in this matchup,
I guess I'll do this too. Introducing the opponent
Yeah, I totally agree.
from some smoke
there's
shop that
already
went
a
out
lot
of business. You turned that music
a lot
down.
of discretions in between the three, and now you got Seth Clayton Burns throwing the towel in on Mason Matthews a while ago, and Mason was a little bit upset about that.
a little bit, he was furious
Yeah.
at Seth Clayton Burns. And if you'll notice, he's not out here right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows? He may have been part of the plan of this matchup.
Yeah,
For Seth Clayton
you
Burns.
never know. That could be their ace in the hole. It could be all big plot.
But now he's not.
I'm
here.
going to speak.
So the plan could again. The plan may be falling apart because of the dissension with Mason Matthews.
Yeah.
Turn my mic back up.
And Darren done cut his mic off. Now it's really hot.
Tell you what, this Mount Airy, North Carolina crowd, they love the higher calling,
Yes, they do.
and for good reason. They're
Well, I mean, they stand for good things.
And their opponents, introducing the team of JT Moss, Metallico, and the current AIWF Mid-Atlantic Cruiserweight Champion, Buddy Flowers, THC, the Higher Calling.
And your AIWF Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, one bad champion. I'll do both mics. I'll double fist because I do that anyway. One bad MFO, Mickey Volk. Come on. I don't care who you think you are. I'll take you out in the back street anytime. I'm not afraid.
Seth Clayton Burns, I tell you what, speaking of members of Seth Clayton Burns Enterprises who aren't very happy, look at the look on Mickey Fulp's face. He is very mad right now.
Yeah, he is really upset.
Fuming right now, and I know exactly who his ire is against right now, and that is the man in his corner right now.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, Seth, he promised him gold and everything else like that. He promised a good reign here in the AIWF, but so far he's failed to deliver. Yes, Mickey Fulp is our currently AIWF Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, but I think he had that walking into
Yeah, you're exactly right.
into the Enterprise. So
Yeah, he did.
Mickey don't need the Enterprise.
Yeah, he already had that when he joined Seth Clayton Enterprises. And the thing is, he was counting on Seth Clayton Burns to keep Joe Harrison away from him. They had a plan, and Seth Clayton Burns has failed at every step of that plan.
Yes, he has. I mean, even here, I mean, look, he's sort of hesitant to put his.
Uh-oh.
Look at the look that
Mickey
Mickey's
Fulp,
giving him right now.
They did the three hands when Seth Burns put his hand in. Mickey Fulp took his hand away. He reluctantly put it back in. I'm telling you, if they don't come away with a win right now, Mickey Fulp may take Seth Clayton Burns to task right in the middle of the ring here tonight at Capital Punishment.
Oh, you better believe it if they don't come out with a win tonight. Oh, Mickey Fulp, he's already hot.
I mean, Mickey may already be done with Seth Clayton Burns, may or may not. At this point, he's still obligated to fight in this matchup, and that's what he's doing. However, if they walk away with a loss in this matchup, then there may be no hope for at least Mickey Fulp's continuation in Seth Clayton Burns Enterprises.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And, well, I mean, you've seen the way Casey Kane and Pretty Boy Lane has kind of sort of acted reluctantly a little bit too as well. But even though they are more enthused about everything than Mickey Fulp is, big slam there.
Belly-to-belly suplex by JT Moss, the big man.
But, I mean, even Pretty Boy Lane and Casey Kane, if they don't come out with a win tonight, I feel like they might have some extra words for Seth Clayton Burns.
Yeah, things right now, Seth Clayton Burns has a great mind for wrestling. However, I think he may have taken on too many clients and may be in over his head right now.
Yeah, exactly my thoughts too as well.
However, we'll see. Maybe he'll be able to pull things together here at the last minute and keep things from crumbling, but things aren't looking good right now for Seth Clayton Burns.
No, they're not. Oh, JT Moss with a big slam of the bone. Pretty Boy Lane tried to pick the big man up, but it didn't work. Whoop. Oh!
Nice double team maneuver.
He's got him up.
For the pin. 1, 2.
2 count only. Yeah, referee's going to have to pay close attention to this right here, because this thing right here, it can blow up at just at any minute. Oh, big clothesline in the corner by Metallico. Into a reverse bulldog.
That beautiful reverse bulldog by Metallico.
That's got to be it. 1, 2.
simply too early in the matchup. If he had hit that later on in the matchup when Pretty Boy Lane had more damage, that may have been it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, don't give String Bean there. Don't discount him out too much. I mean, he is little, but he's feisty, and he's got a mean streak about 10 miles wide going up his back.
You're exactly right, and Pretty Boy Lane has defeated opponents that outweighed him 2, sometimes 3 times.
Yeah, exactly.
So he is double tough.
Yeah.
You know, for a moment, I thought that the hillbilly ref Tim had taken a youth serum, but turns out that it's simply a new referee.
Yeah, new referee.
But,
I think
just
his
for
name
a
is
second-
Thomas.
Yeah, just for a second, I was like, man, what's Tim done? He's looking very young these days.
Looking very young and lost a few pounds. Well, maybe not a few, but a couple. But I mean, new referee right here. He may seem nervous and everything, but I think he's kind of sort of held his own here for right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, you know, of course he's been trained, but you have to have the experience. And again, Seth Clayton Burns Enterprises using the inexperience of the new referee to their advantage.
Yeah,
And
you're
now
exactly.
Mickey Fulp is getting ready to take out some anger on Metallica right now.
Oh, you're most definitely right. He is. Look at that hard right hand. He's just stalking Metallico right now.
Because, you know, we've seen Mickey Fulp is quite an accomplished technical wrestler when he wants to be, but I don't think we're going to see that tonight.
No, you're not going to see no technical wrestling from Mickey Fulp here tonight. He's just straight up in here to kick somebody's ass.
You're exactly right. Right now, he's pretending that underneath that mask is Seth Clayton Burns. I guarantee it.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past him, Brian. Big splash on
splash
Metallica.
there. This
Come
could be
on.
it.
2. 2 count on. And there we
And
Oh, here we go. Triple teaming.
Flowers, I understand the frustration. However, he's not doing Metallica any favors by distracting this referee.
No, he's not.
And allowing Seth
What a
Burns
chop.
Enterprises to triple team his partner.
Yeah, I mean, he's taking a lot of punishment right here. He really needs to get over to that corner to make a tag.
And this Mount Airy crowd solidly behind the higher calling. And now if you'll notice, Seth Clayton Burns has just taken a seat right here at ringside. He's not even at ringside. He's kind of away from the ring, not really advising anybody. He's not getting involved.
I think he's taking a lot of time to think about what kind of situation he's got himself into.
Yeah, I'm sure the gears are turning right now. And he's trying to figure out a way to save this empire that he has built. It may be crumbling here at Capital Punishment.
Yeah, I mean, he has built an amazing empire here, but, I mean, look, Jack's gone. Claire's gone. Who's next? I mean, he was with the Fighters Club.
Right, yeah, the Fighters Club falling apart and Jack and Claire leaving really left a power vacuum for a new faction to come in and take over the AIWF. Seth Clayton Burns Enterprise looked like to be the one to do that.
Yeah.
However, looks like if things don't straighten out for the group here tonight, it may be crumbling very quickly. Just as soon as it. Now.
Oh, what a
Maneuver.
spinning wizard kick to the side of the head.
And if you'll notice, Seth Burns tried to get involved in this matchup. He tried to grab the foot of Metallico, but he missed. And then he just kind of walked away like, well, screw it.
Yeah. And just for that, now Pretty Boy Lane seeing stars. Oh, and here comes the big man, JT Moss. Oh, okay, so down goes Kane. Down goes Lane. Down goes Mickey. My goodness, JT Moss is just cleaning house. Oh, and I got to use it for an airplane. Oh, my goodness, he even hit the referee. Buddy Flowers is dizzy. JT Moss is dizzy. Referee's down. There's all kind of carnage here in the ring tonight.
Burns has a chair.
Oh, my goodness.
The referee is down.
Oh, my God, what a thud to the back of that chair. Seth Clayton Burns said that he's had enough. Oh, where's he going?
Wait, is he leaving?
He's walking out. He just walked out on the Trendsetters.
He did.
And Mickey Fulp.
No, Mickey's still in this. This could be it right here.
Oh,
nice maneuver there.
No, there's no referee. Referee's still down.
1, 2. Oh, he got it. No, it was a 3 count.
Was that a 3
Here are
count?
your winners, the team of the Trendsetters and Mickey Fulp.
Well, they did come away with the win. However, Seth Clayton Burns hit JT Moss with the chair and then just walked out. So while they got the win, I think Seth Clayton Burns, we may be seeing well, not the beginning of the end. The beginnings happened a couple of months ago, but we may see the bricks finally starting to come down. Seth Clayton Burns Enterprises, even despite this win. I thought this win may be able to rally them and they would be able to get back together. But even this win, I think it may be too late.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket with them right now because, I mean, yeah, they pulled out this win tonight, but look, Seth Clayton Burns just left it behind. They could have easily lost.
Yeah, you're exactly
right. They could have easily lost.
It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Oh, God, no. What? Mickey, no. Come on, Mickey.
You got the win.
Oh, my God, what a pile driver to Buddy Flowers.
You got the win. You don't need to do this.
No. Come on,
man.
Come on,
you're
Mickey.
Frustrated with Seth Clayton Burns, but there's no reason to take it out on THC.
None whatsoever. The pile driver is one of the most devastating moves that in some places the pile driver has been outlawed.
I tell you what, this is Buddy Flowers was already in a bad way because of taking that devastating double team maneuver, but then the pile driver for Mickey Fulp on top of that.
Insult to injury.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Buddy Flowers is in a bad way right now.
Yeah, they're going to need to take him to the hospital or something, get his neck checked out. Because he was dropped straight on his head.
Guys, while we attend to Buddy, we're going to go ahead and take our